Hi all, welcome to Team of the Week 25. Looks a tasty Team of the Week and honestly some really exciting cards to look forward to. So we can smash the links, we awesome, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter at GZLegend, all the links are down below for playlists on the channel and social media links as always. So let's jump into Team of the Week 25 and see how it fares this week if it is potentially the best. So Boric is our first shout. He made 7 saves including a penalty and Bournemouth 1-1 draw, and that for me should see him get into this week's Team of the Week. There's not many other goalkeepers and he is a strong shout. Moreno got 2 goals for PSV and kept a clean sheet as well in their 4-0 win, and that for me should see him get in. Looks a nice cheap inform to say the least. Javi Martinez got a goal and a clean sheet in Bayern's 3-0 win and should be strong enough to get in and could be the first of 2 Bayern players in this week's Team of the Week. Bernat got a goal and an assist and also kept a clean sheet of course in the same 3-0 win, and that should get him in. I think he's more a cert than Javi Martinez due to a goal and an assist, but time will tell of course. Next we have Perisic. He scored 2 goals in Inter's 5-1 win and I would say that should get him in. Got a good match rating as well and was man of the match. Nearly got a hat-trick and should definitely get into this week's Team of the Week. Ousmane Dembele got a goal and an assist in Dortmund's 6-2 win and I would say you can also consider Rafael Guerreiro, but Dembele seems to be the stronger shout, especially due to 1-2 watch cards. I think that's kind of what's been detrimental in this instance. Arnautovic 2 goals for Stoke in their 2-0 win, very impressive, and I would say should get into this week's Team of the Week. Messi 2 goals, 2 assists for Barca in their 5-0 win. If he's not going to get in this week, then he ain't getting an inform. Let's put it this way, in all honesty. Will be a 95 rated, I would imagine, and going to be heavily sought after in this week's Team of the Week. Griezmann's first in form, who would have said that this late in FIFA, especially like 25 weeks in, but he got a couple goals and was very impressive, and I would say should get into this week's Team of the Week. Be very overpowered, would be 90 rated I believe. We've got Benzema, he got 2 goals and an assist, and I would say that should get him a good shout for this week's Team of the Week. Usually he gets a few informs, but this time it's only a first. Mertens 2 goals and an 8 on kickers should get into this week's Team of the Week. Now this is like a 4th or a 5th inform, it would be 90 rated anyway, and in all honesty it feels kind of odd that he would get one, but still it's going to be a nice inform if it happens. I think despite going off and getting a good match rate, I think we'll see him in his favour. So let's jump into the subs and reserves. We have Lejeune. It's going to be somebody from Porto that gets him because it was a 7-0 win and Lejeune got a goal and a clean sheet, and I would say he is my shout. You could also consider Coutinho and Andre Silva for second informs as well. Fabian Johnson, definitely very impressive. He was like player of the week in Germany, and I would say on top of his 2 goals from watching Gladbach should get into this week's Team of the Week. Rudy got a goal and 2 assists and also got a 1.5 on, a goal and an assist, not 2 assists. Got a good match rate on kicker, was 1.5, which should see him get into this week's Team of the Week, be a cheap inform. Marcus Berg's second inform looks inbound, he got a hat-trick. 2 of them were penalties though, so this might go against him and somebody else could sneak in. There is plenty of other options that could sneak in from a goal perspective, including Azamoun for example, so who knows. Hesse, very impressive, 2 goals in 5-2 win for Las Palmas. They came from behind as well and he nearly got a hat-trick as well, which has seen him get in, but he was just an absolute force to reckon with. Fovan's second inform looks inbound and this could be very overpowered. Got scored 1 and 2 assists, and that could be what gets him into this week's Team of the Week. Would be the only Lagu 1 option as well, which would make it very interesting. Belotti's second in form looks inbound with a hat-trick, very impressive, and looks a nice overpowered card. Goes nicely with his upgrade. Kozmit, I think that's pronounced his name, he made 7 saves in Sparta Rotterdam's derby victory against Feyenoord. If he can't get in, then he's not going to get an inform. He was very, very impressive. He was the difference maker in the game. Kalachev, I believe, played right wing back. He made a hat-trick of assists from right wing back. I would say if you've done that in the game, then surely to God you're going to get an inform. Also, like in that same game, Azamoun was very impressive in that game, so he could be considered, but for me, Kalachev the stronger shout. Gary McCabe, 2 goals and nearly a hat-trick as well in Bray Wanderers 5-3 win. I fancy him quite heavily and I would say could get in because it kind of helps the bronze informs happen for the Irish and kind of helps with St Patrick's Day. D Carmine got a hat-trick in the Perugia's 5-0 win, and that should see him getting in form for this week. And the worst in form potentially in FIFA history, Josh Karoma of Leighton Orient, got a hat-trick. One was a penalty, but that shouldn't matter. He will be the bronze in form. That will definitely happen, and honest to God, this inform could be given some boost. This could be like Otis Khan earlier in the year, who got a massive boost. This card could have like 75 pace and 60 shot, who knows what else. This could turn into a very impressive looking bronze card. So all in all, a decent-ish team of the week from a bronze and silver and low rate gold perspective, but plenty tasty golds as usual. Let me know in the comments down below if there is anyone else that I have potentially missed. Take it easy all, thanks for watching, and I will catch you all later.